A tie with one more banishment vote to go, but we're left with a week-long wait to find out the outcome. Following last week's episode, where there were only 2 people in the frame for banishment, we once again have an either-or scenario. Phaedra is once again in the frame, but this time with Peter. Can't say anyone was surprised by that. I can't believe the episode ended on a cliffhanger with Peter and Phaedra tied for votes and MJ left to reveal the deciding vote. It was clear that when Dan and Parvati were around, they were more strategic traitors than Phaedra, though that didn't help them get further than her. What wasn't evident was how passive Phaedra actually is in the turret, and it definitely surprised Kate with the lack of game plan.
So what is our strategy going forward?
You don't have a plan?
I'm not sure Kate and Phaedra as traitors will be the success Phaedra thinks it's going to be. Their choice was between Kevin and Trishelle to be murdered. I actually thought they would go for Trishelle, so I was fully expecting Kevin to walk into breakfast and was waiting to see their reactions when Trishelle says that she has the shield. They were lucky they got it right.
You've been a traitor this whole time. Get your shit together, Phaedra.
Part of me thinks that Phaedra has made one too many bad moves in this episode, that even if MJ actually votes for Pete, I think Phaedra's days are numbered. Let's start with the first bad move. Murdering Kevin. Yes, it helped deplete Peter's powers, but it threw too much suspicion back to Phaedra because he voted for her and mentioned her eye twitch. If she really wanted to get rid of a member of Peter's pals, then John would have been good because he voted for Parvati and he won't get banished. On the leftovers, going after MJ or Sandra would have been a good move. Sandra is the bigger threat and MJ is not. Any one of those moves would have people scratching their heads, or at least wouldn't make things blatantly obvious. Continually going after Peter's pals just makes it clear that a traitor is one of the leftovers, though in this case, there could be a good defense to deny it. Why would Phaedra go after someone in the tunnel when she doesn't know who had the shield? Maybe the traitors knew exactly who had it to be able to murder Kevin. Another bad move? Moving the crossbow away from CT stained glass to go diagonally to Trishelle. Not only did that seem suspicious to CT, going way beyond looking out for him, but because Sandra had suggested it, CT now believes Sandra's a traitor along with Phaedra. CT ended up voting for Phaedra because of it. On a smaller scale, I think making Kate a traitor wasn't a good move either. Though if Kate plays things right, it could end up being better for her than for Phaedra. Not unless MJ clocks that Kate's possible change is because she was recruited.
Are you good?
Pardon?
There's like something amiss.
Yeah, good.
MJ could end up being even more pivotal than just having the deciding banishment vote. In my video about the previous episode, I discussed how the leftovers weren't as tight as Peter's pals were making them out to be, how they mostly banded together because Peter's pals were alienating everyone else. For Trishelle to have a chance of winning, she needs to get that notion out of her head that the Bravo peeps won't vote for each other.
Phaedra has 4 people that will never see evidence. It's like y'all have blind loyalty to her.
Oh, that's not true. That's not true.
I think that point was made very clear by MJ to Trishelle. Well, Peter's pals actually had to scramble to try and get votes to save Peter, with the intention at different points to sway CT, MJ and Sandra. No matter how much Peter defends himself, his past actions have made the faithfuls lose faith in him. There's being a traitor and there's being a traitor to the faithfuls. How can some of them trust him?
Creating these alliances, making up fake fights and fake stories. It's almost like the boy that cried wolf. You've told so many lies or created so much chaos that nobody's gonna believe you when you are telling the truth. For the longest, I believed that you were faithful. I'm not sure if I believe about you turning down the recruitment.
So CT won the shield. We don't know if Peter or Phaedra is banished, and there's only a couple of episodes to go. A Phaedra banishment means there's no collective thought about who else is a traitor. If Fly Low Phaedra is banished, I will miss her roundtable rebuttals.
I'm glad you're not God. Now, you speak very eloquently, and unfortunately, this is not Parliament. So you could bring it down a notch and just get to the point, and we would really appreciate it. What you might have forgot, Peter, is this is not The Bachelor, and I don't have to kiss your ass for a rose.
If it's Peter, then the nickname Peter's Pals will also be banished. I can't believe I've kept up with saying that for more than one video. I won't miss that nickname at all. For more talk about the traitors, click on the recommending video or click on the playlist. Until next time.